What's going on, my lovelies? Happy Mother's Day. I just came from the store and I want to try to eat this cookie. I'm being very naughty. Yes, the fruit of my loins, as y'all know, is in California. I think it's the Children's Network. They're accepting donations now. And they'll have cookouts and stuff like that. So, when I was at the register, I had these cookies. Cookies are telling me, buy me, eat me. Oh, I know I'm breaking a few hearts by eating these cookies. Well, it's just one cookie. And they take that money and turn around and give it over to this major hospital and charity for children. Sorry. Well, anywho, the cashier was telling me how there was one child that whose parents were killed in an auto accident, and an 8-year-old boy, so he's left without parents. And this organization, who some ladies were very kind to bake these cookies for, money's going to them. They flew Auntie out. They flew Auntie out to go get him. He was in the hospital. And he made it through just fine. Thank you. Sorry, I gotta run. So, I'm thinking, about Mother's Day and what that means. Some folks are saying, well, that's a made-up holiday and it's a pagan holiday and all that other stuff. I respect your right to believe that. However, some folks don't have a mama. They were being raised by grandma, auntie, even older siblings. Even older siblings are taking on the responsibilities, the parental excuse me, the parental responsibilities for the younger. So, as y'all know, my mom's been gone for a very long time, and I'm thinking about all these aunties, older siblings, grandmas, grandpas, even uncles, that are raising these children. And so it doesn't, what am I trying to say? A parent is a parent, whether the direct parent or not. If a child goes to bed with a full belly, they have clothes, they have a place to lay their head. That's a good thing. It doesn't matter who. It just matters that they're receiving the love that they require. And that is why, long-winded story about a $1 cookie. Isn't that something? I was just getting some usual stuff at the store, and there are the cookies. You ever think there's such a huge story behind a cookie? Sometimes there's a huge story. There's a huge story behind a tiny thing. So, if you're blessed, my Lord in heaven, if you're blessed to have a good mom, cherish her. Cherish her. You know, you may say to yourself, sorry, just hit a dip in the grass. You may say, you're kind of old to be thinking about your mom at this point. You're a mom and a grandma yourself. There's something deep within the gut of a person, the love of a mom. I miss that. I do. So we're gonna go up here. Got this bag on my arm. It is very, very humid here today. I just got done Skyping a little bit with Mr. Tim. He's got to go outside and work. It's a lot of work to do when you have 4 acres. Work's really hard out there. I've been out there. And he says to me, how would you feel about me coming for a visit? And I said, well, that's fine. It's been 1 year, 3 or 4 months or more since I've seen him in person. And he's doing a few things. He's doing a few things. All right. Oh my gosh, have you ever carried something and you feel like your arm's about to fall off? Well, I am at the moment in such a very good place. I am so humbled. I am so humbled. Had to turn the air on. It's in here, being on the 2nd floor, heat rises. So according to this, let's see. Let me flip this around. According to this, you see that? What is that, about 82 degrees? It's a bit toasty in here. And I'm feeling, normally I'm fine, I'm feeling just a little bit lonely. I am. It's easy for me to admit to it. Y'all ever get lonely? Those of you that live by yourselves? I get a little lonely once in a while just to converse. So I converse with you. And let's sit down, shall we? Like I said, this is, some folks say this is a pagan holiday. They don't celebrate it. You know, I'm guessing that Mother's Day should be every day. Yeah. They've gone through some things to bring you into the world. We don't own our children. They're not obligated to us, in a sense. You don't emotionally manipulate your children saying, well, I brought you into this world and you owe me. You know what I owe my son? To raise him, to love him, to feed him, care for him, and then, let the little birdie out of the nest. That was very difficult for me to do, and I know some of you are hanging on to them, aren't you? Yeah. My coworker, his wife, she does everything for her adult children that she can. She had a very difficult time and is having a difficult time being a quote-unquote empty nester. You can have 4 or 5 children and there's always noise in the house, there's running around, there's yelling at one, maybe changing a diaper for another, and you're really busy. And then all of a sudden you turn your head for a moment, years go by, and then they're adults, and one by one they're either going off to college, the military, a job overseas, just a job, roommating with others. And for some of us, it's hard to let go. And my son went into the military and he came back. I ran, I could feel him. I ran around the corner. How you know? I just know he's here. I was running through the airport and hugged him and just started to stop. He says, go ahead and cry, let it all out. And at one point in conversation, he said, Mom, I am a man now. It's time for you to kind of let go. Okay. That's kind of hard to do, but okay. I can't protect you from every pit. I can warn you of all the ones that I fell into to try to prevent you from being hurt. I am blessed on this Mother's Day to have my son, my granddaughter, my daughter-in-law, Mr. Tim. Yeah. I guess in retrospect on this journey, I am grateful for what I have left and not for what I lost. I love you guys. Happy Mother's Day. Enjoy.